it's not what you want. There must be another way.
War has already begun.
So, Terry, I believe that you play a lot of characters in this movie.
Yeah, well, we do. Yeah.
I mean, do you even know how many?
Not really. Well, we play a lot of the background. There were a handful of us that played all of the apes in the background, as well as Rocket I played. But we had to dress in thousands of apes,
Yeah.
and it was quite a process. It was like painting with motion capture.
How many people are, in addition to you, are playing the thousands of apes?
There were 6 of us total.
6 performers.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And is Rocket your favorite?
Well, I play Rocket. I love Rocket. It's dear to my heart.
Yeah.
So, seriously, I've learned a lot through that character.
There's no Cookie Rocket in this movie, though, is there?
No, I know.
Maybe on the Blu-ray.
I thought they were going to throw something back to that with a Chips Ahoy thing. Come on.
And you also train the other performers,
Yes.
too, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
explain to me a bit about what goes into that?
Yes. Well, when you're training actors to play apes, the first thing they ask is, what do I do, right? They say, okay, how do I play an ape? And it's really about not doing anything but shedding the humanity that we have, the social conditioning that we're subject to, right? And
Sure.
that becomes us. So when you do that, you root yourself down back into this animal that we are. We're animals. And so we've just become culturally conditioned and socially conditioned
Right.
to fit into our culture and our society. And really we're these deep grounded instinct driven animals, and to sort of tap back into that is what makes the performances feel real.
Sure.
And so first of all, it's creating that foundation, because if you're playing an ape, it just looks like a guy in an ape, so it doesn't look good. It never comes across as real. But if you figure out how to sort of let the animal sit in there, and you just open up,
And it's
and you
amazing,
become
really.
real.
I mean, I
and
can
just
see...
like it's like sitting back in yourself and letting yourself be vulnerable
Yeah.
and open. That is the key, because then you can be still and not do anything,
Right.
and you can be subtle. And it's all subtle. It's all about subtleties.
Sure.
The big stuff's easy. The charging, the running, the jumping, all that stuff's easy, compared to the still parts. Like, you want to be able to feel something and listen with your back, and have this instincts again, and rely on them for real. And we have it. We just sort of starting to lose it as with the more we.
The more we use our iPhones, the more we lose it, right?
Exactly. The more we become cerebrally driven. Yeah.
Can you show us some of the more...
Yeah, sure. Here, like more advanced stuff. Once you get into that, we get into all our first position, third position, everything. You get on the arms, and then the arms give us the similar anatomy to the apes. The apes have longer arms than us. So we'll start off with first position neutral here, and then you get into quadruped walking, and then you got trot. You can start trot. And then you have quadrupeding.
Right. Can you show us the gorilla, too?
A gorilla
Was
is
it
a little
super-
different. They pull their legs along, and they're...
It's
Yeah,
really
so-
amazing. I mean, you
so
can see it. I mean, I can see that it's a gorilla versus a chimp.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so-
It's subtle. It's real subtle,
Yeah.
but the differences are there.
Yeah.
And it's more about the feeling that they have, and this sort of... Chimps are much more point to point to point, where gorillas are more take in the space all
Right.
at once,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's great, and we love the movie. So
Cool.
thank you so
well,
much
I'm glad
for
you
showing
liked
us.
it. Thank you.
War has begun.
Caesar!